Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some cloudy conditions as well as some fog across the region this morning, seeing temperatures currently around 45 degrees. We'll see those temperatures rise this afternoon after a cold front moves through. And really not going to usher in much in the way of cold air, but allow this low cloud to erode across the region, seeing some warmer temperatures this afternoon. But before that, when this cold front does pass through the region, we'll see a good chance of rain showers as well as a slight chance of a thunderstorm. And taking a quick look at our current radar imagery, you can see we do have lightning currently across Delaware as well as the northern portion of Wicomico County this morning. Once we get into our neck of the woods here near Wallops, not seeing any lightning currently, but we do have a chance of that coming into play as we move towards the next few hours here. And as far as our temperatures this afternoon, I mentioned they're going to be warmer. Should see those low clouds move out of the region and seeing some mild conditions, so some much better weather once we move in the afternoon hours today compared to the morning. Current surface analysis shows this cold front or a weak boundary starting to move through the region, not really much ushering in much of the cold air across the region, as we have an occluded front as well as an area low pressure across the Great Lakes. This is going to be allowing for a secondary front move through the region this evening, and that could give us a little bit of a breezy stretch in the weather as well this evening. But overall, once this rain does move through the region, we'll have much better conditions across the area today. And taking a look at our satellite imagery, you can see we do have that plethora of cloud cover across the region this morning. Also seeing a little bit of lightning and the GLM lightning strikes here on this page as well. But we'll continue to see this move off the coast, and you can see the clearing skies across the Ohio Valley, seeing some nice conditions across that area, and that weather will be trying to move into our region for later this afternoon once this low cloud does erode across the region. Taking a look at the HRRR model here for today, you can see those showers and possible isolated thunderstorms moving through the region, especially around, looks to be about 11 o'clock this morning. And then once we move in the afternoon hours, should see all that activity move off the coast, possible lingering shower until about 1300 local, but otherwise looking at drier conditions, improving weather, so some nicer conditions for this afternoon. And taking a look at the extended forecast, for the next few days, we're going to look at a few different models and the possibility of seeing a winter storm across the region for this weekend. But looking at the European model first here, you can see that front moves through the day. We'll see improving conditions for Saturday. It'll be a pleasant day across the region. Fairly seasonable this time of year. Temperatures in the lower 50s for highs and partly cloudy skies. So a nice day to start the weekend. That will change on Sunday as we'll have a strong upper level trough moving into the Tennessee Valley as well as the Ohio Valley. Going to allow for an area low pressure to develop off the Carolina coast on Sunday morning, and that will deepen quickly over the open waters of the Atlantic just off the Carolina coast. And right now the question among the models is how close does that area low pressure deepen and where it is when it does in a reference to our area. So the European model here, the least bullish with the activity for the winter storm across the region with an area low pressure developing farther out to sea, pushing that activity the heavier activity well east of our region. We'll still see a chance of some snowfall on the backside of this according to the European, and in general maybe a period of some moderate snowfall with some light accumulations across the region. We'll be battling some warmer surface temperatures as well as marginal air temperatures if this solution does play out on the European model, and not going to see the heavier snowfall that some other models are showing. And this could limit our total accumulations across the region significantly, as we wouldn't have the precipitation intensity as well as battling those warm surface temperatures as well as air temperatures. But you can see here it does deepen the low farther to the north and giving New England a significant snowfall event. Across our regions is seeing some lighter snowfall, and that'll continue through Monday morning. Once we move into Monday afternoon, according to the European model, the area low pressure moves off the coast. Could be seeing some lingering flurries with the upper level, the base of the upper level trough moving through on Monday afternoon, but otherwise improving conditions according to the Euro with some breezy and colder weather for Tuesday. And then looking into Wednesday of next week, we'll have a clipper moving through the area, possibly could give us a flurry in the morning or a shower in the afternoon on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we'll see a stronger cold front move through the region that's going to give us a good chance of rainfall later in the day. And in comparison, we'll look at the GFS model and how that plays out for this upcoming system on the weekend. You can see this model run does intensify the area low pressure right off our coast, giving those locations just north and west of Wallops snowfall by 0Z on Monday. That'll be 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. And this area low pressure will continue to rapidly deepen according to the model and giving the Delmarva Peninsula heavy snowfall overnight of Sunday into Monday, and continuing to see snowfall throughout the morning hours of Monday, and then finally starting to taper it off during Monday afternoon. But this would be a significant snowfall event across our region, and just giving a comparison of the two models, the European out to sea primarily and the GFS much closer to the coast. And taking a look at the national blend of models and the total snowfall that has for the area, right around 4 inches here at Wallops, 6 inches at Salisbury, and points northwest of Salisbury seeing a slightly higher, maybe 7 to 8 inches of snow according to the national blend here. But this has ticked up recently as models have converged more onto that closer solution of the low to the coast, as well as seeing that transition of snowfall during Sunday evening time frame across the peninsula, and then finally reaching our area by late Sunday evening into the overnight hours of Sunday into Monday. We'll be continuing to monitor this weather pattern, and we'll be putting out some additional products most likely this afternoon for this possible snowfall and winter storm event. But right now, still not completely confident in how this solution will work out, and where that area low pressure will develop in accordance with our location to the coast. If it is closer to the coast, we'll be seeing most likely a significant event. If it's farther away, we'll be seeing less impacts across the region. So taking a look at our risk chart for today, we'll see a high today of 59 degrees, so some warmer temperatures. We'll see a low tonight of 41. We'll see those rain showers in the region this morning as possible isolated thunderstorm. Low clouds throughout much of the day today, and should start eroding by the late afternoon hours and giving us those more pleasant conditions. Our winds will be out of the southwest this afternoon and becoming more west-southwesterly and gusting to 25 knots with the secondary boundary moving through during the evening hours into the early overnight hours. Overnight, we'll see those winds calm down about 5 to 10 knots out of the northwest, allowing those temperatures to drop into the lower 40s to upper 30s. And looking at our terminal forecast here, we'll see those low clouds this morning and then VFR conditions after about 3 p.m. or 1500 local this afternoon as expected. Looking at our tides, about half to 1 foot above normal, and Saturday into Sunday. Saturday, partly cloudy and pleasant, high of 53. Saturday night, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, with a slight chance of light rain showers by dawn, a low of 39. And for Sunday, overcast rain likely, increasing breezy to windy conditions out of the north-northeast by the evening. Rain mixing with snow late, and we'll see a high of 45 degrees early in the day. Red condition for our rain here, as well as our winds, and an orange for our ceilings. So the next 7 days, looking at that rain likely this morning, temperatures cooling down on to 45 degrees for an early day high on Sunday, only 37 on Monday, and this is the potential winter storm here on Sunday night into Monday. And as I mentioned before and went in detail, how quickly does that low develop and where does it do so is going to have a big impact on our weather here at Wallops. But right now, going with a 75% chance of some rain to snow on Monday morning, as it does appear to be trending in that direction at this time. Tuesday, a cold day across the region, as well as breezy, a high of 35, and we'll see our temperatures moderate on Wednesday into Thursday, high on 50 on Wednesday and 55 on Thursday, with a better chance of rainfall once we move into the second half, and especially Thursday evening as it appears this time for next week. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We'll be back on Monday morning, 8:15 at 10 a.m.